Welcome back to my channel. I'm Selena if you're new. I am in the garden today. I wanted to give you a quick midsummer tour of our garden, of our vegetable garden that we harvest most of our crops from, that we eat throughout the year. It is the middle of summer. We live in subtropical Queensland, so that is a really humid summer usually, but not as bad as a tropical summer. Today we are looking at about 38 degrees. It's windy, but it's not unpleasant. It's just, we're finding it's very hot on our crops. So this year, the first year that I've ever just quit the whole growing everything we want to eat through the summer and being disappointed, this year I decided to work on growing flowers. So summer loving flowers that we're growing this year are our zinnias and dahlias. So let me take you for a quick look in the garden how our midsummer subtropical vegetable garden is looking. I want to show you some flowers today. It's about 38 degrees. It's very, very hot. But let's have a look. So you can see the dahlias. We've got, this is a new colour here. Ants are loving them. This one is so pretty. It's such a peachy colour, and as it gets older, it goes quite light. We come over here to the first bed of the zinnias, and this is the light rose, which you can see has like different shades of pink. And I love it that they're getting super fluffy. Then we have the peach with lime. And they're all about the same size. Some are super lemony, and then others are like a real peachy apricot colour. And they are also getting nice and fluffy. These ones here have all been picked. So the seed for all of these that are just starting to pop up and flower, these were all picked from the current flowering zinnias and just sprinkled down. And now we're starting to see what colours we've got. Some kind of fuchsias coming through. This dahlia was what I was showing before. It's really beautiful creamy white. And there's quite a few on that bush. There's cosmos at the back. At least I think that's what I planted. Here's some more zinnias that are growing through the walkway. Carrots. We might pick a carrot and see how ready they are. Oh, that's much bigger than I expected. So I was not expecting these carrots to be so big. They have not been in the ground for that long, so that's good to know that we've got some beautiful carrots coming out that we're not even ready to pick yet. I do need to come out here and start collecting the carrot seed. They are ready to be collected, and they look like little bundles. There's a tiny one there. So I'll just collect all these heads of carrot seeds ready for when it's time to plant more carrots. I'm also going to collect the zinnia heads. Now when a zinnia is ready to be the seed harvested, you let the flower die entirely so it looks like this. Okay, that would be obviously a flower you would pick. Leave it there to die. So this is what I've done. I've just pulled off a dead head just like that, and then I just sprinkle it wherever I want to grow that one. So in this case, I'm just crumbling the flower. They do need to be dead, and they do need to be still on the plant. You can't save the seeds from a flower that you've picked. So if you pick this flower, you can't wait for that to die. Then once it's already been picked, it won't have what it needs to turn into a seed. This one is my favourite this year. Look at how fluffy that is. That one's huge. They're so, so beautiful. And again, cosmos that I've just thrown seed around. I think it was cosmos, maybe it was something else. This is my little friend. Hello, pest control. Enjoying the garden with me today. So here, my cayenne chili, I definitely need to do a harvest. Can you see the red in here? So I need to pick all of those. This is huge. So look how big that is. It's bigger than my head. And there's lots of them, which is great because I have plans to make some awesome chili sauces. So as well as all these beautiful cayenne chilies that we've got growing in abundance here at the moment, I've also got my orange chili over here, which we've grown for a few seasons now. So I've got loads of those to pick. These are more dahlias here. Beautiful sunset orange or yellow. This is my Cafe au lait and it hasn't flowered yet. So that's the one that is my absolute favourite. And it's the one I'm impatiently waiting for the most because I just cannot wait to see those flowers. Over here we have more zinnias that were planted from just random seed collecting. Our marigolds. We've got one little basil tuft now. Weeds are starting to pop up. More basil, which is fantastic because this is out in the full sun, really hot out here. So I will pick some of this and make some pesto soon. But I thought I'd show you, if you don't know how to pick basil, the best way to do it is actually to find where you've got another little set of leaves coming up. So see, I have this little one here coming up, and then a stem, and then there's another picture. You've got two sets. So you want to break off one of the centers like that, leaving behind another double set on either side of that stem you just pulled off. That allows this bush to get really bushy and really full. If you just start ripping leaves off, which of course you can do, that's when you start getting a basil plant that looks scraggly and sort of not real bushy, not real great. There we've got some babies popping up. Now my beans have not grown since I planted new beans, and that's simply because it's just too hot and it has been super humid, so the beans are just not happy. What did survive, we're getting enough to sort of add to some dishes here and there, but not even enough as a side dish right now. Nothing in my garden currently needs to be fed. We've had a lot of rain just recently and we really need to put some nutrients back into the soil. This grass here, we did just chop it out, and what we're going to do, I think, is we're going to just pull this entire bed down and start again. This is the sort of grass you don't want growing in your garden, and it's just a bit too far gone to sort of save it. There's my little puddle of rocks and water for the bees. These zinnias in this garden have not been the healthiest, but we do have a rainbow of colours. Ooh, a red capsicum. We've got a few here that are ready to be picked. That one has got the worms in it, the Australian fruit fly, so that one's going straight to the chickens. So the midsummer garden, it's very hot. We still have some cabbages here, which I need to just deal with and pull out. The beetroot we're waiting for going to seed. Well, that hasn't happened, so maybe they don't work that way. I've got more capsicum here I need to pick. That, I think, has also been stung, so that one will go to the chickens. That one looks good. Ooh, toad. Oh, there's a cucumber. And a few more. Cucumber vine is looking very sad indeed. None of the new seeds that I planted, so I put lettuce all through here, none of that has come up. It has been too hot. Sweet potato growing like crazy. Asparagus is growing, but again, we need to give everything a really good feed. These are our herbs. We have been harvesting so much of the herb bed. It's been really fantastic to have our own herbs growing. And the thing I'm so excited to check today, and I haven't checked on in quite a while, is our pineapple. Here is our pineapple. Now we're starting to finally get some yellow. It's still not the biggest pineapple, but it's looking healthy. There's no damage on it, and we are starting to change colour, so that's a fantastic sign. We do have another one that has flowered or popped a little fruit up, but it's sending out flowers, so I'm not sure, but this might be one that we've already harvested pineapple from before. I'm not sure. I'm going to check. I'm going to Google that, but there is a different pineapple with flowers coming in on that one. I have only been coming out here as I've needed to pick things, as we've needed to use them, but I am noticing carrots. They're really needing to start being used. So here's my main carrot bed, and this has been going through, I think I planted this out in spring. From memory, it may have even been earlier than that. And we have been harvesting carrots as we've needed them. And that one's a yellow one. So there's one. There's a nice big orange one. That's the sort of carrot I like to grow, nice and tall. And I haven't done a big bulk carrot harvest simply because we are not getting through them as quickly as we would need to if I harvested them all at once. Last season, oh, there's a purple one. Last year, I harvested as I needed, or I harvested in one big go, and I stored my carrots either in the fridge or I canned some, and I just found that we didn't get through them as quickly as we would have liked. So this year I decided, let's not do that. Let's harvest, a little bit at a time, or as we need them. And we've found that that's fantastic. We're still getting beautiful fresh carrots as we need to have them, but by the look of this bed, it's wanting to be harvested soon, so I may need to do that. I have more carrots over here that I planted about the same time as I planted my cucumbers, I believe, which would have been mid to late spring. And I didn't plant too many, but these look like they are going to be ready quite quickly as well. So I haven't even brought out a real harvest basket. It's just this small one today. I didn't intend on doing a big harvest, but now that I've looked, I really should get at least those chilies harvested. I'd love to collect some flowers today, and I might grab those capsicum that I already picked as well. So I'm going to get all of these chilies if I can today. That way the plant will start working on growing more. These are enormous, like they are the length of a ruler at least. So there are some of the beautiful, beautiful light rose zinnias. And they're just stunning. What else can I say? They speak for themselves. So I'm going to collect a few more other colours as well. Some of the peach or lemon lime or peach and lime. I'll have to double check. There. There are some of those beautiful pinky purple ones. This one is huge. So beautiful. That one's coming with me. So I definitely need some of these little white dahlias, because they are just adorable. I have quite a few growing. Just like that. Okay, I can't forget this one. This is my favourite. This is just the most beautiful flower. So this one's going to come with me. I'm going to pick up all my chilies, which are next to me. And then we might head inside because it is hot out here today. So there we have it. This stunning variety, which I think is the Queen Red with lime, except that this is a second generation because we grew the seed here. So that has been mixed with something else, and I just don't know what. So there you have it, friends. So many beautiful flowers. Just a small wander through the garden today. Thank you so much for spending time with me in the garden today. Let's not even pretend it was anything more than just enjoying the beauty of the flowers today. That is our midsummer garden here in subtropical Queensland. Even though there's not a lot of food growing out here, there's enough for us right now, especially with like just this sweet potato bed next to us is just going crazy. Today was all about the absolutely stunning flowers. They are beautiful. I'm so glad you spent time with me. I hope you have a fantastic week. I'm looking forward to bringing you out here again soon. I want to harvest those seeds, and I was all intentional of doing that today with you, but I just have had enough of being out here in the hot sun, and there is rain predicted for this evening, so that won't work for me either. I'm also thinking I might just wait until some of those dahlias have had some of the flowers die off as well, so that I have dahlia seeds to collect, zinnia seeds to collect, and maybe even some of those cosmos if they've flowered by then to collect, sort of do it all at once. So I'll bring you back out when we are up to that. But thanks for coming for a wander through my garden. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great week. If you want a New Year's resolution that probably the best New Year's resolution I've ever made, and that was to start growing my own food, and this year flowers, and I do not regret it one bit. Growing flowers has been way simpler than trying to grow food, but also it has been so rewarding just to come out here. And I mean, I've got a huge bunch. There's so many more growing. I've only picked 3 different colors today, so there's, as you saw, so many different colors. So have a great week. I'll catch you next time. Bye. And there is what we've collected today. A big bunch of flowers, just a handful of carrots, some more dahlias, a couple of cucumbers, a couple of capsicum, and tons of chili. If you're new, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, because I will be making sriracha, a Caribbean, and another, sweet chili sauce with all of our chilies in the next couple of weeks or months, depending on how I go for my planning. But we have chili sauce coming out of our garden. It's going to be incredible. You want to be a part of the community for that. And yeah, so don't forget to hit the like, subscribe button to keep up with when we get to do these other things. There we go. Look at the stunning beauty. I am no florist. I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to arranging flowers, but yeah, beautiful.